So the season's pretty much ended, and there was one anime that really stuck out to me, and I absolutely adore it. But anyway, hey, what's up, and welcome to my corner of the internet. And the anime I'm talking about is Dance Danseur. I think this anime, this like 13 to 12 episode anime, sorry, I just can't remember it sometimes, but I know it's like between there. I love this anime. This anime, week to week, was everything for me. And the way it just did its episodes, the conflict, the characters, there's so many things I enjoyed genuinely about this anime. But let's just start from the beginning.
親指は根元から折り込んで、アンバー、アンナバー、アラスゴン、肘を落とさないで、アンオー。
村尾、質問か?
So we're just gonna say DDD, created by George Asakura and animated by Mappa Studios, and Mappa's going crazy. If anyone hasn't known that anime studio that's just doing all these animes and going crazy with the animation, it's Mappa. And this is a anime about ballet. It's a seinen genre because it has a lot of harsh tones and themes. It talks about abuse. It talks about feelings and emotion. It's a very upfront anime. I'm not even gonna lie to you. A lot of themes were definitely there in a place that like felt very adult, and we're seeing like kids and like teenagers go through a lot. And it has some very real feelings, some very real conversations about bullying and gender norms and like just things that are like now very front stage and like conversation nowadays about toxic masculinity, all sorts of different things. And it's genuinely interesting. I love the way this anime portrayed so many of these aspects and themes and had very defining moments and conversations. And our main character seems to suffer through it. And also the side characters around him are actually genuinely pulled into the themes of this anime, and it all is supported and well orchestrated. And I just really enjoyed how this anime had an overwhelming conversation about feelings, emotions, people, and the changing of like what is viewed as acceptable within this world. So this anime follows Junpei. He is basically a kid that loves ballet, but then loses his father, which is a stunt devil who works in martial arts, stuff like that. Because of one offhanded comment by his father, he thinks ballet is not masculine, even though he loves it so much. As a kid, he adored it. But right after his father made that comment and then passed away, he feels as though he should be in martial arts, he should be playing soccer, he should be doing everything that is agreed upon as masculine and powerful, even though he knows in his heart that he loves ballet, he loves to dance, he loves the people that are able to express themselves on the big stage, and they follow the music, they do these wonderful dance moves, the control, the passion, the beauty, the music, all of it. Junpei absolutely adores everything about the ballet that is so expressive and passionate. And unfortunately, he shies away from it. He grows away from it. He's almost out of the range of the age where you need to start training to achieve certain goals within ballet. One day, through a course of action of randomly stumbling upon a classmate who is a dancer, and he sees himself reawakened with this passion, and he begins to question himself. He becomes unsure. He seems awkward. He's just nervous because he wants to be a ballet dancer, but he's afraid of what his friends would think, the world would think. And his family fully supports him, but he just feels so encumbered by what his father's offhanded comment meant, what all sorts of different things meant. And right now, he's dealing with that cognitive dissonance. And I just love how it was showcased. I love how this anime really showcased the back and forth within our main character as he decides, I do want to do ballet. And it's it's not quickly just glossed over. It's to the point where he almost misses his chance and he almost misses everything he wanted to be a part of because he decided to let other people just decide what his life is going to be because he didn't want to take care of it himself. What I mean as in taking care of it himself, as there is something incredibly brave about going out into this world and deciding to do what you want to do, especially if it makes you happy and it causes no issue with others. That is something incredibly brave that each and every person in their life has to ask themselves. Who do I want to be? Do I want to be someone that's happy to go to bed at night as I am? Or am I going to shy away and go with the norm of what people decide within society? Because just 20 years ago, it was not normal to do a lot of different things. That is just now commonplace nowadays. And the people that still decided to be themselves during those times, and even to this day, there's still things that aren't completely accepted. They're brave. They're incredible. And this anime talks about it. It talks about the passion of finding yourself, finding what matters to you, finding how to be a better you, and just doing your absolute best and going absolutely passionately, obsessively towards your goal. And that is what got me about this anime. It was so exciting to see Junpei grow as he decided to dance, learning his mistakes, learning that he needs to be taught, he needs to work towards something. All of these things within this anime gives you sincere lessons about how to grow into who you want to be in this life. And I just adored that immensely.
でもさ、お前が引きこもってる間に俺を追い抜かすよ。
And also back to the other themes about like child abuse and stuff like that. We have other characters that are dealing with a lot of personal issues, familial issues, all sorts of things, and there's a romance that is going to be unrequited. I'm not going to spoil it for you. I just said boil. Sorry for the mistake. And this anime does a lot of conversation about the mistakes, the failures, and the choices that we make within this life. And honestly, I know nothing about it. I've never read the manga. I saw it, but I wasn't really interested. I am completely enthralled to find out what happens. Is there a time skip? Is the anime going to continue? Because this deserves so much more. Like, it deserves a couple seasons to really flesh out the issues between a couple key characters. What happens from Junpei? Because at the end of the season, he receives something and he makes a certain choice and we leave certain characters behind. Does a couple years go by? Do certain things happen? Who are our characters years later? And I am absolutely interested in finding out, because within this anime, it also was one of the few animes this season. Well, not one of the few. It's actually one of the animes that did a choice that we can't go back to. We are not in the same place we started from with this anime. With this anime, there's change, there's character development, there's character change, there's characters that have made choices that are irrevocable. There's things that we can't get over, and there's things that are a continuation of a story that makes this anime golden. This 12-episode anime was magic, and I genuinely enjoyed it, and it definitely kicked off spring in the right energy. The passion, the beauty, the dances, the characters that were able to express themselves. We got instantly, through our like supporting characters, we got a lot of personality and I got a lot of understanding of choices. And within sports and within like growing in that life period as a teenager, trying to figure out what you're going to do for the rest of your life or the foreseeable future, and how our parents influence us, stuff like that. There's a lot of understated themes within this anime, and I love every piece of it because I've experienced some of this.
なんだか湧き立つ。わかる。伝わる。そっちに身を投げて全て君にさらけ出してしまいたい。でもダメだ、それは。そんなのは品がない。
And this anime just reminded me of a lot of those transformations and a lot of those pieces that I've worked towards. And even now, right now, just making this video, I'm working towards doing these things. And that's what I love so much about this anime. The main piece of it is passion, it's love, it's just living your life and being who you want to be. And I can't recommend it anymore. So if you've never seen DDD, you need to go see it. This is one of the best animes to come out this spring, and I hope it gets another season. And I'm super excited to see what future it holds for this anime. And if I don't see anything in the next 2 seasons, any announcements, whatever, because Mappa's just doing everything and everything, I think I'm gonna read the manga and get back to you guys about this anime. There probably will be some changes, but I hope it doesn't change like a lot of the cool things that was done with it in this anime. But anyway, thank you for watching. I appreciate you. Have a great day, and dude, just keep reading, watching, and enjoying, and keep striving passionately for the things you love and enjoy in this life. Seriously, don't ever give up. Peace.